Man, Funko, you trying to spoil another movie? What is your Twitter account run by Tom Holland? Hey there, Net Best Buds, welcome back to the channel. As always, I'm Ray, and today we're going to be looking at How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World. Now, if you've seen the other reviews on my channel, I did one for first one, How to Train Your Dragon, How to Train Your Dragon 2. I got a toothless plushie here. I have a shirt that doesn't fit me anymore. I love the How to Train Your Dragon movies. They are some of the best animated films ever, and I'll fight you on it. Actually, this one has a lot of foxy dog hair on it, so that's kind of gross, because it just chills underneath in her little like dungeon under the table, so that's going back there. I'll bring this one out. Yeah, still has some foxy hair on it, but I mean, it's a lesser amount. So this is the final chapter in the How to Train Your Dragon movie trilogy. I think it's the last How to Train Your Dragon movie period, which saddens me. And I didn't cry during the movie. You cried, I didn't. But while I have you here at the beginning of the video, definitely go down and subscribe so you can stay up to date with all the videos that I do put out. And the question this time around is, what are some of your favorite animated movies? Again, if you've seen the channel, you know I love these movies, but Iron Giant is absolutely up there. When dragon hunters hire the man responsible for the near extinction of the Night Furies, Hiccup and Toothless must lead the dragons and Vikings on a migration to find the fabled dragon safe haven, the Hidden World. So just like with these two, the animation in this movie is top tier. It is phenomenal. It's some of the best out there, I think. Especially when they finally get to the titular Hidden World. That's basically like underground. It is gorgeous. It's awesome. Forget the Pandora ride in Disney World. Universal needs to create a park centered around How to Train Your Dragons and make a sky simulator for this. And my god, it would be so much better than Pandora is. There's some great action throughout the movie with the dragons and the Vikings fighting side by side against the antagonistic forces. And I really like the opening raid sequence as well as the final set piece battle. That was really cool. So the voice talent is as great as it has been for the previous two installments, and I really like the new dynamics that some of the characters had with each other. I was also really excited that they were able to bring Gerard Butler back, and the scenes that he's in are just really sweet scenes. They're pretty touching. That being said, I don't think the film is without flaws. I think that the villains weren't fleshed out as well as they should have been, with the Dragon Hunter Council, I guess, that hires F. Murray Abraham's Grimmel, taking a backseat to that character, but I think that was always intended to be the purpose. But I also think that Grimmel should have been fleshed out a little more. Grimmel is a very intimidating antagonist. He's pretty ruthless, and he's supposed to mirror Hiccup's origin, which I think they succeed at, and they play off each other pretty well. But I just wish we would have gotten a little more backstory for him. Although I will say they did an excellent job of creating a character that looks like if Javier Bardem was supposed to be Grindelwald. Also, nowhere near enough Kit Harington in the movie. Although I would assume that would have to do with the fact that Game of Thrones was probably shooting during the same time. Probably some conflicting schedules, but I like what we got. So when they announced that this was going to be the final movie in the Dragons trilogy, and that it would explain why there were no more dragons left in our world, I was really nervous. But I think they ended it in a very rewarding and cathartic way. I think they did a great job with the ending. I legit almost cried a couple times in theaters, like my eyes were really watering, and once I pushed those tears deep down into my soul, there was a really sweet scene that I really liked, and then BAM! Just more welling of the tears with a great epilogue scene. Oh, I loved that sequence so much. Also gives us a little wiggle room for potential sequels. So there's that. I don't know if I necessarily want that because this was such a good ending, but man, I wouldn't be opposed to more movies. I love this franchise. With a bittersweet but beautiful ending, the Dragons trilogy concludes what is quite possibly my favorite animated franchise ever. How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World gets a 9 out of 10. So the theater was absolutely packed with just families and so many like surprisingly well-behaved children. I was pretty shocked. And it's crazy to think that these children didn't or weren't alive when the first movie came out, what is it, a decade ago? But they're all in there dressed up as the characters with dragon plushies, and it was really cute. So that's my review for How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World. I'm glad they were able to end the series on such a high note. As always, thanks for watching the video. It means a great deal you're continuing to watch the videos that I do put out. Like I said in the beginning, definitely go down and subscribe so you can stay up to date with all the content that I do put out. Give the video a like, share with a movie-loving friend, and let me know some of your favorite animated movies. Thanks for watching, everybody. See ya.